guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Kaylee. As you can see, I have done some Halloween makeup, so this video is going to be how I achieved this look. So it's just like a cracked Barbie doll look. I feel like it's been the year of Barbie this year, and I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of Barbie Halloween costumes, so I thought I'd do a little spin on that and do a creepy cracked Barbie dolls. So I feel like this is a super simple, good last minute Halloween idea if you're struggling to come up with ideas like I am. So yeah, super simple and easy, and you don't need a lot of extra makeup, so you won't break the bank trying to buy extra makeup and stuff. Super affordable, easy, and just a simple last minute costume idea. So if you guys would like to see how I get this look, then keep on watching. Before we do jump into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. All right, let's get started. So I've already prepped my face. I just have on my sunscreen that I used as my primer basically. And today I'll be using the Makeup Forever Professional palette. So it's like reflecting, there we go. It's all of the like primary colors, the black and white. I think I'll mostly only be using the black and white. There's nothing really colorful in the like cracked makeup part. It's basically just like black lines. But yeah, I'll be using this today. So if you do have something like this, then that would be super helpful. But I do also feel like you could just use black eyeliner or something like that for the lines. But first, I'm gonna start off with my eyes. So I'm just doing as you saw in the picture, I'm just gonna do like a simple pink Barbie sort of look. So I will start with the eyes. I think I'm just gonna use a concealer as a primer today. Going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I have it in the color 16N. It's fair light neutral. Just putting a little bit of that on my eyelids. Blending it out with my Beauty Blender. Okay, then I'm just gonna set that with some white powder, I think, or even just like a nude powder. I'm just gonna use like a nude color here. All right, and I feel like the eye look is pretty simple. Just basically gonna like cover my eyelids in pink, I think. I'm just gonna do that with a fluffy brush using the Morphe Pride palette. So many colors in this. It's such a pretty palette, but I'm just gonna go in with actually I might first go in with this like in the crease, just so there's a bit of a transition shade, and then I'm gonna go in with the dark pink color. So that'll just add like a nice transition into the eyebrow. I think I'm gonna wing it out a bit because I think I'm gonna do a winged liner. So just kind of winging the shadow out as well. There we go. So that just created a nice transition shade. So now I'm gonna go in with the dark pink shade using another little fluffy brush. Bringing it like to the outer corner, but I'm also gonna bring it like over the whole eyelid. I think I just want the whole thing to pretty much be pink. So of course, just like focusing most of the color like on the outer corner and the crease, but also bringing it in as well. It's also fanning the color out a little bit. Just gonna go back in with that other fluffy brush. I'm gonna take a bit more of that lighter pink shade. Just do a little blending here, really blending that out. I feel like that looks pretty good. I think I might on the eyelid, just for a little bit of extra sparkle. I'm gonna use the One Size blush palette in Cheek Clapper, and I'm gonna use that pink highlighty. I'm gonna use this pink highlight and just press it into my eyelid, just with my finger, I think. I feel like that looks really nice. Just a subtle sparkle there. Next I'm gonna do my winged eyeliner, but I'm just gonna do that off camera because I need the proper like lighting and mirror. So I will do this off camera and I'll be back. All right, the winged eyeliner is done. I feel like that's the quickest I've ever done my winged eyeliner. It definitely helps doing your eyes and the eyeliner before doing your foundation and stuff, just because you can kind of be as like messy as you want, and then you can easily just clean it off without ruining your foundation and stuff. So definitely helps doing the eyes first. But next I think I am gonna go in and do my face. So using my foundation, I'm using the Infallible All Day Matte Pro. This is my go-to drugstore foundation. I have it in the shade 220. And sometimes, just because my neck is a little darker than my face, sometimes I do mix it. I use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is a very dark shade, but this is like for when I'm like fake tanned, I mix it. But I'm just gonna put like a tiny drop of this just to add a little bit of color in there. And then blending with my beauty blender. Okay, then next going back in with my Tarte Shape Tape, I'm just going to conceal just under my eyes. And I'm gonna do too much. My chin, my nose, my forehead, just any little spots I have as well. Okay, once that is all blended out, I'm just gonna set it with my Airspun loose base powder. Okay, now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Also gonna do them off camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, the brows are done. Kept them pretty like thin and like drawn on just because I feel like that's how dull eyebrows look. But next is eyelashes. So I think I'm gonna go in with these. They're from Ardell. They're natural lashes. It's 116. I think I'm gonna go in with these because they do still look pretty long and like feel like doll lashes, like you want them to be kind of like, I don't know, kind of creepy and long, and to kind of open the eyes up a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with these. You can if you want to go in with some on the bottom as well. I don't have any to put on the bottom, so I think I'm just gonna put a heap of mascara and that should be fine. But if you do have lashes for the bottom and top, then feel free to do that. And I'm using my duo glue as well. Just gonna measure them first, make sure like to check if I need to cut them at all. I feel like the length is actually okay, especially for a dull look, because I kind of want it to be the whole eye. So I think the length is good, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue them on. There is one. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one on. Okay, the lashes are on. I actually really like these lashes. They look really nice. They are on, and I'm going to just do my under eye makeup. So just going in with those same two colors. Using a pointy brush. First go in with that light color. And going in with the darker pink. Making sure you really blend that out. Go back with that lighter color just to blend it out a little bit. For my under eyes, I think I'm just gonna go in with a white pencil just to line my waterline. Then next is mascara. So I'm just gonna go in with black mascara. I'm gonna go in the top first just because I do have blonde lashes. So I'm gonna make sure they blend with the fake one. And then I'm gonna go on the bottom lashes too. Like I said, if you have lashes for the bottom ones, feel free to put them in, but I'm just gonna use mascara. There we go. I'm just gonna do a little bit of bronzing using the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I have it in the shade Cocoa Naughty. And then blush, I think, of course, I feel like I have to use the pink blush again. So I'm gonna just go in with the powder blush in the middle there. Okay, there is blush. Nice and pink. And for highlight, I think I'm gonna use this. This is a new highlight from Give Them Lala Beauty. Never used any of their products before, but this came in a subscription box, so I thought I'd give it a try. Looks really nice, so let's see. Do a bit of it on the cheekbones. Actually like that. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's really nice. And then I'll also put a little bit on my inner corner and under my brow bone. Okay, so I think most of my face is done. I think I'm gonna leave the lips for now. I think I'll do them last, but And I'm gonna move on to the fun part. So this is when you would need your either black eyeliner, liquid liner. I feel like it could be a pencil, it probably just wouldn't look as clean. Or if you just have a black face paint, then that would probably be the best thing. But let's do it, I'm excited. So I think essentially I'm just gonna start drawing lines, like kind of like having a center point here and kind of drawing lines towards that. I feel like the lines don't need to be super neat. Doesn't matter if they're a little bit messy because it's meant to be like a crack. So like it's not, doesn't matter too much, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it. I've never used this palette before, but I've heard really good things about it, so I'm excited. It feels super creamy, so that's good. But I'm just gonna go in, I think I'll just use I think an angled brush would do the trick. Just one like this is good. I'm just gonna start from like the center of my head here and kind of just draw a line down here. Obviously you wanna make sure it goes like right up into the hairline just so it looks more realistic. I need to wash my hair tonight anyways, so it doesn't matter if we get some in the hair. And see how it's like, it doesn't have to be like a perfect line. Like that looks like a crack in my head, so. So I'm just gonna do a few more of this. I'm just gonna do it off camera so I can use my proper mirror and actually see what I'm doing. Okay. So as you can see, I've kind of just started drawing like lines all over my head. And then as you can see in like the picture, I'll put it here again just so you can keep referencing it. But as you can see, there's kind of like these points where they like kind of join and there's like a bigger, I guess like a piece missing in the middle here. You can obviously do it wherever, but yeah, so I'm gonna do one here, I think. Might do one on this side, I'll see, but just gonna do that in the middle, just kind of drawing like a random shape, doesn't really matter. And then maybe doing another one here. So I've drawn like the outline. I think I'm gonna go in with just a smaller brush to fill it in because I think my angled brush is a little too big. Just kind of fill that in the center. If you make any sort of mistakes, just go in with like a Q-tip or something and you can just wipe it. This stuff is so creamy as well, so I feel like it's really hard, it's really easy to like move it around and like get rid of it if you make a mistake. I just kind of neatened up some edges that I didn't really like. And you can always go in with some concealer as well just to clean it up a little bit. That's my like chunk missing in my head. I'm just gonna draw like some more lines like coming out of that little chunk there. Kind of just did some like little ones around it because near the missing part there would be some more like smaller sort of lines. So again, I'm just like did some smaller lines, kind of like joined these, doing some small lines in there. Super easy to clean, so don't worry if you make any mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna do another piece here where there's like a piece missing. Just going in with a smaller brush for that again. Again, it can be any shape. So I've just done this circular sort of shape. I feel like it's coming together. Now I'm gonna start like continuing those lines like down the rest of my face. It's awesome too, because I feel like I really haven't used that much of the product. A little is going a long way. So yeah, I did a line down my eye. I'm gonna follow this one down here and have this joining point in the middle there. Just draw some smaller ones. Then again, going in with your smaller brush, I'm gonna do a spot here. I just did kind of like a circle there. I'm gonna do some down this side as well. And I do like how in the picture she has it kind of join her lip here, so I think I am gonna do that. This looks really cool. I'm really happy with it so far. I feel like most of the like black lines are finished, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. Cool. Okay, so moving on, this is when you'll need your white color. So I probably recommend using a white face paint, or I think a white pencil might actually do okay, but I'm gonna use my face paint and then with a clean brush. I think for this, I'm gonna go in with this like really skinny pointy brush because I feel like that'll be more precise. So for this, you're basically like highlighting certain areas like on the, what do you call it, on the cracks. So don't have to do every part, but just kind of like, I think I'm gonna do like the one here and just like kind of just a few highlights. So as you can see, I did this one here. Just draw it right against that black line. Try not to like get it on the black just so, because the colors will mix, but just right next to it so there's no gaps. See like a few on the ones in the center here. If you do kind of do a little too much, you can always just go back in with your black and cover it up. So as you can see, it's just like adding a little bit of dimension. Next, I'm gonna add a little shading. So for this, I'm just going in with a powder. And again, you still wanna use like a thin brush. I'm just gonna use another thin brush like this, but it's just powders. I'm just gonna go in with, thinking just this lighter brown color here. Go like in here, just add shadow, just like kind of in the corners. See, it's just adding a little more dimension. I feel like that looks pretty good. So you can see I've just added in some shading just to add little dimension in like the creases and corners and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go in with lipstick, just like a hot pink. Like this one's probably a good color. Just going in with a lip pencil. Don't think I have a bright pink lip liner, so I think I'm gonna just kind of pencil it in with this brush. Yeah, I like that color. Okay, there's the lipstick. I think I'm gonna add some like highlight on the middle of my lip. I might like dab on some white, see how that looks. Dabbing it on in the center, see it kind of adds like that highlighted look. That actually worked out pretty good. Yeah, that worked better than I thought it would. Okay, now I'm just gonna do some finishing touches. I think I'm gonna add like a little more highlight and stuff to the rest of my face. So just going back in with that same highlighter. Just kind of gonna brush it everywhere. Even just for a little extra highlight, put some of the highlight on my lips as well. Just for a little extra. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I feel like it turned out really cool. Like I said, you can put on a blonde wig if you have one. I just don't have one, so I'm going with my real hair. But a blonde wig would look really cool, and then putting some blue contact lenses would also look super awesome. It would just make your eyes pop a lot more. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was super easy and I feel like it looks really cool as well, and you really don't need that much extra makeup to do this, so you're not going to break the bank trying to get all these extra products and stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I got this makeup look. So as always, thank you so much for being here and watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.